I need to tell y'all something. And I don't really know who needs to hear this, but I know that I'm going to be the one to tell you. And this going to help you in the long run. It might not help you in this lifetime, but in one of your lifetimes, it's really going to do you a big favor. See, the whole point of life is not to become a hater. That's the job, is not to become a hater. And if you happen to be born into a situation where you was bred to be a hater, your job is to become a unhater, a non-hater. You understand that? So that's where you will find your lessons. That's where your lessons is. So when everybody looking for their purpose is not to be looking at somebody else's plate, but to be concentrating on what keeps getting put on yours. And if it's the same situation over and over again, then that means that it's something that you need to really pay attention to. I'm telling y'all, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. That's the whole key to it. But see, some of y'all, the problem is that you don't want to admit that you're a hater. But you can't understand something. You cannot fix what you don't acknowledge. I'm going to say it again for the people that's slow in the back. You cannot fix what you will not acknowledge. That means if you saying it don't exist, then that means nothing there. So the universe ain't got nothing to work with. They can't help you become a better version of something when you keep claiming you already is the best one. You understand that? That's why it's not no growth in it without no pain. It's simple. But see, people will try to avoid the painful part because they think they the only person that ever go through pain. They don't know what the next person had to go through to get to to get where they at. You understand that? They don't know that. They don't know that. That all they seeing is the finished product. They seeing the glory in it, and they hearing the story. And I'm gonna tell y'all why this is important. Why you think everybody that's famous have a tendency to adopt a poor man's story? Because they know that's what touched other people's heart. That I got it out the mud type. So that means that somebody got it out the mud. They actually did have to go get some shit teetotally out the mud. And people are moved by that type of behavior. So some people don't want to go through the process of getting it out the mud. They just want to be looked at like they did. They want the outcome of it. That's the people that live to steal other people's shine. That's the people that's like, it's your birthday, but they show up like they the center of attention. And not only do they show up to outshine you, hold on. If they not outshining you, like on the physical aspect, they gonna do the food. They gonna either get into it with somebody else that you invited there. They gonna take some type of opportunity to make the situation about their ass at some aspect where when everybody leave the event, they gonna remember whatever happened that's involving them. Even if it ain't involving you or your event. You understand that? Them the mugs that would tear your event up having a fight. Because they jealous because your event was showing out over everybody that ever put on the event in the last 10, 15 years. You came stepping and not everybody mad. So now they got to take the attention away from how cold you was when you walked through the door. So they gonna pick with somebody or they gonna have a problem. You start looking at them funny, they booted up in the face, asking you what's wrong with you, what you looking at. They just gonna make some type of confusion if they can't steal it in other ways. I'm telling y'all, these the people that y'all be around. And you make excuses for their behavior, girl. You wow. Girl, you always. Girl, oh yeah, that bitch probably was looking at you funny. Because that's the only time you be acting like that. Because then, you remember when she turned out to be a backstabbing bitch. She was messing with such and such a man. And you, yeah, I tried to tell y'all the whole time. She been setting the scene behind the scene. Lying and shit. And doing all kind of corrupt stuff, making up shit the whole time. The lady probably never was ever messing with the people. Probably don't even know them people they man. And if you ever seen the people or talk to the people and find out, they don't even know them folks. events happening, like the people getting together and talking. But see, them the same people though that they try to want to know everybody you know and everywhere you go so they can navigate that shit. That's what handlers do. They gotta make sure you don't run into nobody they told these lies about other folks to you about or on you to other folks. And they all do the same thing. I'm telling y'all, it's a blueprint. Because if you around somebody that's doing that, they doing it either to you or somebody you know or somebody you know that they doing it to. You need to get the hell away from them, baby, because anytime it's going to be you. And trust and believe this, when you do get away from them, it's going to be you. They going to throw some shit at you. Oh, yes, sir. Because they got to make sure you're not a credible witness. Because if you really knew what they was doing, they got to throw salt on your name. So whenever you speak the truth about the situation, if you ever decide to, then nobody not going to believe your ass either. That's how they game go, bro. Like, it's the same shit. The game don't change. The people do. But y'all be so busy getting mad at the people that's calling the game out because them people got y'all hypnotized. They got y'all trained. Look, anytime you get mad at a woman who is cooking some food out her house in her natural body with her natural hair in her natural face, born with a natural cat, and you mad at her, but you big up in girls that's been under the knife more times than the KFC chickens at the poetry house. And y'all be big up in them chicks talking about, oh, I love her confidence. Where? A confident woman is not going to get chopped up and go through all that pain unless, one, she addicted to pain pills. She done got addicted from the first time. She addicted to surgery. She got an affair with the surgeon. Or something ain't right in her damn head. She's an insecure woman and she's looking for perfection that nobody's can attain. Because nobody's perfect. So if you think that's going under the knife 1,000 times can make you perfect, something is imbalanced in your head and you need to go get a check. And I don't mean a check like in paper check, I mean get checked out. Nah, I gotta go, y'all. I got a funny story for y'all later on. It's gonna be a bedtime story. I love y'all for real. Peace.